Hey guys, I decided to make a makeup tutorial because I have a lot of people who always ask me what kind of makeup I use or how to do it. So I just woke up, so do not judge me. My hair is disgusting and clearly so is my face, but that is what I'm going to show you. I just cleaned my face. Part of a good makeup routine is having a good skincare routine. So you have to start with a clean face and you have to start with a primed face, whether that be just priming it with a moisturizer or priming it with an actual makeup primer. Don't mind my dog, she's going to be joining in on the fun today. So I have a clean face. I always wash my face in the morning with Aveda's Tourmaline exfoliating cleanser. I find that in the morning I can kind of wash off any makeup residue that was left over from the night before, and it's really good just in exfoliating your skin without over exfoliating because of the mango butter that's packed in there, so it's actually moisturizing while you're exfoliating. My skin in particular, I need a lot of exfoliation because I have a certain skin condition that doesn't allow my skin to shed the way that it should. It causes a lot of congestion and a lot of blackheads, sorry. And I don't know if you can even tell in this video, but I have super big pores. They're ginormous. So I have really oily skin. So the problem that I have to combat is I have super oily skin, but you still need to moisturize because otherwise your skin is going to think it has to overproduce oil. So I have to find a good moisturizer or a primer that can combat my large pores, my oily yuckiness that comes out of those large pores, and still find a makeup foundation and makeup products that work well with oily skin, because I wear my makeup at least 8 hours a day, and I'm just lazy and I don't want to reapply. I don't want to blot my face. I just think that's nonsense. I kind of came up with a concoction that recently started working for me. I don't know if it'll work well for you guys, so you can't really take my advice here because everybody's skin is different. Clinique's Pore Refining Solution Correcting Serum. Now this is a great primer if you have large pores because it actually fills your pores in for you, as well as it leaves you with a matte finish. It really kind of combats oiliness throughout the entire day. I've really taken a liking to this. One little pump. Rub it in my hands and then rub it all over my face. And then I kind of pat it in where I find that I have the most issues with my pores, because patting it in is what's really going to help fill in your pores. Then I follow it with, this is in the same line, this is Clinique's Pore Refining Solutions Stay Matte Hydrator. So again, it's the exact same thing, but it's your moisturizer. So this is what's really going to be the base of your makeup. I really like this. I use 2 pumps because they're really small pumps, so still, little tiny, small amount. And I do the exact same thing that I did with the primer. So same thing, that's all I did. So now, you can do whatever you want with your eyes versus your face makeup. I do my eye makeup first because I feel like it's easier. I can blend it a lot better. I haven't messed anything up on the rest of my face, so if it drops, I can just wash it off because I didn't do my face makeup yet. I use the Urban Decay primer potion. I only use just a little bit. Kind of rub it in my fingers and then rub it on my eyes. So I've been doing a lot with Aveda's collection makeup lately. I'm going to use this one, which is Desert Clay. I don't know if you can tell. Really, it's kind of like a reddish brownish tint. This is kind of going to be like a base color, so I'm not going to do all over my eyes with this. I'm really only going to do like above the crease and up, because when I blend with my crease color, you're going to have that natural ombre effect, and you can't really go back and do that if you don't start with a base color. So I'm going to do that. And ta-da. I use this brush. I don't really know what kind of brush this is. Honestly, I bought it somewhere super cheap and it's lasted for like 4 years, so I just keep it. It's kind of got a wide brush tip. I don't know. It works well for blending. Another Aveda color think this was out of their fall collection last year. It's been one of my favorites. It's called Aubergine. It's purple. I'm gonna use one of these brushes. Again, I don't know what this brush is called. It just works for me. It's probably not even what you're supposed to use it with, but that's what I use. I find that it works. This is what I'm gonna do for the corners. All right, so there's my purple. I'm going to use an Aveda brush for this one. Not really. This one actually told me what it was, but it's worn off. I've had this brush since 2010, so this has lasted quite a while. I'm going to be using Ivory Lotus for this, and I'm just going to do just a little bit in here for right now, and then I'm gonna kind of go back and do some more once I blend this all in. But I'm also going to do this right under the brow because this is gonna act as a good highlighter. So now I'm just gonna kind of blend everything together just with little light strokes. And blending really is key. I know that's really probably pretty cliche in the makeup world, but if you don't blend, I talk bad about you in my head, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do a little bit more because since I blended that, I kind of lost some of this purple, and that's pretty typical though. All right. And I'm also gonna go through just with a little more of this desert clay, and I'm just gonna kind of define this top part because I feel like I kind of lost that color within the purple. There. That's nice, right? Yeah. So nothing crazy. It's pretty, actually pretty natural looking, to be honest. You can do a lot more with it, but that's what I got for that. I kind of go crazy with eyeliners sometimes, not in a bad way. But I like to do color. I like to use a lot of color. So I'm going to use this Aveda eye definer in Violet Blossom. I believe this is from their fall collection as well. I'm going to do that on my under eyelid, whatever. I'm not doing a whole lot. And honestly, in this video, you probably won't be able to see how purple this is. It just gives a little pop of color. And since I kind of pulled that purple up here, I kind of just bring it down. All right. So now with the face, we already have our face primed, all that good stuff. As much as I hate to say it, this isn't Aveda, but I found that it really works for my skin. I'm going to use Clinique's Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This is actually foundation plus concealer, so it's got a very pretty full coverage look. So this is what I have found works really great for my particular skin. May not work for you guys, but I really like it because it lasts pretty much the majority of the day. I may have to blot my face once after about 6-7 hours, but I don't have to reapply, and I find that to be pretty awesome. Actually comes with a little brush head. What I do, and this probably sounds weird, but I go ahead and I dab 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I kind of do it on my jawline. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 on my jaw. Do a little one on my chin. So here, 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 here. So really, this makeup's gonna last you for a very long time. I think I've had this for 2 months now, and I mean, there's only like that much gone. It was only, I think, like 20 bucks, 20, 30. I don't even know how much it was, so don't even ask. Kind of looks crazy, but you can see what I did. So now, I really am just gonna blend this. I have this stippling brush, it's called. It's not really necessarily a foundation brush, but I like it because it's got really soft bristles. Just go in and start blending. And this is why I do my eyes first, because if I happen to drop any eyeshadow and I had already done my makeup, my face makeup, my foundation, I would have totally screwed all of that up. Alright, so looks better in my mirror than on this phone. I don't know. Alright, well, you get the point. So now what I do is I go in and fill in my brows. So I use this angle brush, which is an Aveda, again, an Aveda brush. It's got the angle on the top and the little blender on the back. Probably gonna need this mirror to do this. Alright, so there's that one. You can see a difference. Alright, so there's your brows. Cool, cool. Then I just go and I take this side and I just kind of blend it all in. It's not too bad, but sometimes you get little spots. I kind of use it as an eraser, so like if I have too much here, I just kind of erase it out. So this is where I go in and set my foundation. I need a setting powder because it's going to get even oilier if I just leave liquid just sitting here. So if you have more of a drier skin, you probably would skip this step, honestly, because you want that moisture. However, with me, I'm trying to combat that moisture, so I can't do that. What I use for this round is Aveda's Dual Foundation. Comes in a little packet like this. My particular number is number 5, for what that's worth. I use Aveda's Kabuki brush for this. So what I do is I just kind of swirl it in here a little bit, get a little bit on the brush, and I just go in. Kind of pat it in at first and then just kind of spread it. Alright, so cool? Cool. Easy now. Now, I usually go in with my mascara. You can use whatever mascara you want. I go back and forth on mascara probably 80 times a week, debating on what I like and what I don't like. So I've got like 60 of them here. Alright, now for lips. I'm going to use an Aveda color, I think, just because we're doing an Aveda face. So why would we not use an Aveda color? You're probably going to need a lip brush for this too. But I'm going to go in first and just kind of do my lips. Doing the best that I can, and then I'm going to go in and kind of line them with this. Now, I didn't use a lip liner on this. Probably should have, to be honest, I kind of forgot. There you go. Look at that. I like Aveda's lip color because it is a lipstick, but it doesn't feel tacky and it doesn't feel like it doesn't dry out your lips like a lot of lipsticks do. It actually has what they call nourishment in here, which is like kind of Aveda's lip gloss, if you will. So all the nourishment lip gloss is actually in all of their lipsticks. So it makes it a lot more moisturizing and it doesn't get gross throughout the day. Now, last thing I'm going to do is a bronzer of some sort, blush, something to define the cheeks. Because I have oily skin and pores like crazy, I don't want to usually do anything with shimmer because it will bring out your pores again. It's kind of like with shimmer, like with wrinkles, you don't want to use it because it'll bring out your wrinkles. It'll show them a lot more. Too Faced Deep Matte Bronzer. It's called Chocolate Soleil. I have the medium color. It actually smells like chocolate. So I am going to take what they call sculpting brush. It's kind of this angled brush. I'm going to put some on here and I'm just going to go to town. So there's that. I didn't do too much actually. It kind of looks like I did, but I really didn't. I just kind of go in and blend it with this Kabuki brush again, and there you go. Now, if you wanted to go in with some shimmer, you totally can. Don't take my rules. I just go off of what works for me, like I said. I do have some shimmery bronzers or highlighters. You can take a little bit and just put them kind of right here. So really anywhere that the sun hits you is where you want highlighted. So I know it's kind of hard to tell in a video like this, but in my mirror I can see it. Alright, so there is a full face of makeup. I wonder if maybe it looks better in a different angle. Maybe not. Oh, you can kind of see it. You can see the purple. Alright, cool. Cool. There's my makeup tutorial for the day. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.